Alright, so watch me make this painting in like 4 minutes. Rip open everything. Here's my colors. They're going too fast for you to see, but you'll see them throughout. Of course, I have brushes and somewhere to put my paint. I honestly don't remember what I was saying here. Oh yeah, to draw out the lines very lightly on your painting. And we're gonna work from the top to the bottom, background to the foreground. Yeah, I don't clean out my paint supplies, as you can see, because I'm lazy. This paint ended up being very, very thin, which made me mad like the whole entire time, but it ended up looking really good, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, don't recommend this paint, probably because it's Walmart cheap paint, but still. Here I realized this pink was way too pink, so just added some white, blend with white to merge the blue and the pink. And then I went in with a tiny brush to do some outlines of the sky around where the moon's gonna go, because the moon has some glow, and I blended it out with a brush. Then I went in with some like bright yellow to make it pop some more. Here I'm adding a bright red line where the horizon line is, just to make it stand out some more, and I'll blend it out where the water is. Add a ton of yellow because of the moon's reflection. And honestly, it's water, so you can pretty much just throw any colors in because, water reflects and it has a ton of lights and darks in it. So as long as you get like a good base coat, you'll see here in a second, I went in and did, some lights and darks throughout the water. Yeah, just blended it all out. Probably made a million mistakes and made myself mad, but that's alright. So I went in, did some more moon reflections. I love how you can see my head in the corner. Then once the sky was dry, you can go in and paint the moon. I added white and then some yellow on top of it just to make it stand out some more. And I actually think I added some pink. I'm not sure what's happening right now. Oh, so this is for the land masses. The paint was once again really, really thin, so I mixed it with some black just to add some darkness to it. And then you'll see I'll go in with lighter colors just to make some contrast, especially with the moon's reflection on them. So I went in with a lighter green and yellow. I actually really liked the yellow. I think it made it stand out a lot more. And then I sort of just blended it into the rest of the land mass, island, I don't know what they are. So I went in with some darker colors and then mixed them together. Yeah, I kind of just worked at it, trying to keep as much detail as I could without making it too muddy. Here I'm adding a black line and then some white to show like where the water is hitting them. And then I'll add some reflecting water because it's green, so it'll reflect green. I absolutely hated that side, but it ended up looking fine in the end, but it was a struggle, like all painting is. Next, I'm going to do this front land mass, basically the same thing that I did for all the other ones. Yeah, it just took forever to fill in because you don't just want to like paint it in, you want to dab it in so you get that texture that you can see there. And I went in with a lot more yellow since it's closer, and more yellow like right directly under the moon since it's in the way of the moon. And then now it's time for this little bird. I didn't like this bird as much as I did my original one, but he was still cute. I think it's a crane or something. So did the legs, add some orange and yellow. And I started out with the white of the bird body, and I made the leg thicker because, my brush I think was too thick, which is a surprise because it was very skinny, but the feathers weren't as defined as I wanted them to be, but he still turned out looking cute, so works out, I guess. Added the eyeball and some watermarks from where he's standing. Oh god, look at my head. And then I touched up some areas, and there you go. Yeah, it'll be great.